What's up, guys? Still feeling a little under the weather, but wanted to share with you my new EDC knife. This is a Microtech LUDT, which stands for Large Underwater Demolition Team knife. This is M390. I really like this knife. I want to show it to you in my hand. You can get a full purchase on it. And if you couldn't tell from there a minute ago, this thing fires. I mean, it fires hard. So let me get the camera turned down and we'll take a closer look at it. Okay guys, let's start out by taking a look at a box. This is kind of your normal Microtech box right here. You can see right here the LUDT OD green. Standard blade, it is just a plain edge. Here's the back of the box. Microtech makes an amazing knife. You do have to pay for them. They're not cheap, but they do make an amazing knife. In the box, you will get a decal that is actually inside this little book right here. In here, you have just a little pamphlet. Tells you about how to care for it, stuff like that. Welcomes you to the Microtech family, tells you about the warranty. Just your everyday normal stuff you get in a box. It will come in this wrapper. Caution sharp edge, it is inspected and has a initial right there, and then you have the foam in the box that actually protects the knife. But now let's get into the knife. Again, watch this thing. That thing fires like crazy. It is nuts. Right there, it tells you M390 steel. Now, I don't think this is Microtech's proprietary M390. They actually have, not proprietary, but their own M390. I think they actually have their own now that has like M390, and after it's like MK or MT or something like that after it. So they actually had a steel made just for them. But this is just your regular M390, which is an amazing steel. It also, they always have like a date code right here with your serial number, and then Microtech on the blade. On the other side, you have nothing. I don't carry anything that has serration, so I definitely got the plain edge. In case you don't know how automatic knives work, you have a button right here that you push, it fires out. It locks. This thing is locked solid. I do want to say that this thing is rock solid. Then you push the button again and it will fold up. Now I do want to say that this is actually kind of a new green for them. It's like an OD green, but it is kind of like a new green. My cousin has one of the older one of these, and the green is different. We were actually comparing the greens the other day, and his green, I believe, is just a little bit darker. This does kind of have their proprietary screws in it right here, so if you want to take it apart, I believe you can actually buy a tool to take these apart. Mine does have a little bit of wear. You can see right here I've been carrying this for quite a while, so you can see it does have a little bit of wear. I've carried it for like a month and a half, something like that. I've had it for a little while, but I do want to say, if you want one of these, they only make these in like batches. So it's kind of hard to find these sometimes. And when I found this one, I was like, yeah, I want one. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. And if you find one and you don't buy it, you may have to wait months to get another one, because these aren't as common as they might have used to have been. Like I said, I believe they run them in batches now, so they're not always available, like Ultratechs and stuff like that, which I do have an Ultratech. But I do find myself carrying this more now than I do the Ultratech. On the back, you have your standard pocket clip right here with Microtech wrote on it. Now, it's not like crazy deep pocket carry. You will have a little bit sticking out right there, which doesn't really bother me. I mean, I think people kind of get a little tied up in that deep carry pocket clip stuff. I mean, I don't want like half my knife sticking out, but I can handle a little bit of the knife sticking out. It does come with a lanyard right here. I took that off about a week or two after I bought this. We just bought a new Lexus, and I was sitting at the Lexus dealership and got up, and thank goodness I checked my pocket, because my knife wasn't in it, and the lanyard had got caught on something and pulled the knife out of my pocket. So I cut that off after that. I normally don't run lanyards anyway, but I definitely cut it off after that. Again, Very, very sharp. They come very sharp. So if you order one of these, be very careful with it because it will cut you immediately out of the box. Another thing is, if you've never had an auto, when you start to shut these, don't pull your hand off this or it will fly back out. There's tension on this all the way down. There's a spring inside that, you know, it fires this thing out, and it's got that spring tension all the way back down until it's closed. And you need to make sure it latches before you take your hand off of it. It's not like a out the front, which has like a safety feature where it doesn't have any tension. If it hits something solid, this actually fires out. If your hand is anywhere near it when it fires out, the tip could catch you and cut you pretty badly, because that tip is extremely sharp. So make sure your other hand or your friends or whoever is actually out of the way when you start to open this thing, because we don't want to actually cut anyone, so please be careful. I just wanted to share this with you. This is my new EDC for now. I carry this just about every single day, and I feel like I will probably do so until I find a combat Troodon. In Tanto, those are pretty hard to find as well. You can find the combat Troodons with the, you know, dagger edge, but that's not what I want. You can see a little bit of wear right there. It's holding up pretty good. I've cut quite a bit of stuff with it, and it's holding up pretty good overall. And if you find one of these, you're looking for a, you know, an automatic knife, more traditional, not out the front, I highly recommend the LUDT because it is pretty awesome. All right, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Again, this thing just fires. The pocket clip on mine may be just a little bit loose. I kind of wish it was a little tighter. That might have helped it pulling out of my pocket. Luckily for me, Microtech is just like an hour up the road. So if I want this a little tighter, I can probably just take it up there and they'll probably take it off. I probably won't do that until it needs to be sharpened. I can just run it by there also and have them sharpen it. So when it gets dull, I will probably run it up there, have them sharpen it, and maybe bend this pocket clip just a little bit, because you can hear that right there. It's not crazy loose, but it's definitely not crazy tight. And I don't know if I've sprung that carrying it and got it caught on something or if it came that way. I didn't really notice it when I got out of the box, so I very well could have done it. But I feel like they will bend that for me a little bit if I need that to be done, which I probably will have them do that. But there again, M390 will take a while to dull, so it's probably going to be a little while before I actually take this up there and do it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I appreciate you watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. See you next time.